Alright, so welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my diet. That's something that I've seen a lot of people on my motivational video talk about. They're asking about what I did to lose weight, what I ate specifically, any sort of gym routine and things like that. The gym routine can come another time. For now, I'll just show what my diet is at the moment. I recently just changed my calories. I was eating 2,200 calories. Now, I put the calories up to about 2,500. I think it's 2,500 or 2,600. I'll have to check again. But the main thing is I log all of my food. I use MyFitnessPal, not sponsored, but I mean, if you want to, shout me out. And I've made a few changes in my diet to obviously put my calories in that range. So first we'll talk about my protein source. I have 600 grams of chicken drumsticks, specifically like kind of cut up like this because it just makes it faster for me. 200 grams of okra. I'm going to use one onion, so one onion will be around 250 grams, maybe 200 grams. This was a big change. I used to only eat 500 grams of potatoes. Now I have a kilo of potatoes, a can of chopped tomatoes. So that's for my stew. The potatoes are for the chips because, yeah, that's just me. I like my chips, okay? There are a few other things. Olive oil, I weighed this out too. And chili oil. I need more of this chili oil. It will be coming soon. I ordered some from Walmart and hopefully it will be here within like the next 5 or so minutes because I want to start cooking now. But hey, you know what? Let me say it though. So, sorry. This diet, you may think it's not the best diet in the world, and I'm not saying it's the best diet in the world. You may look like, hey, you can't cook. And I'll be like, well, you know what? Each to their own. This diet is more to supplement my fitness journey rather than trying to be the best tasting food in the world. It tastes good to me, which is the reason why I've been able to stick to this diet for so long. And also it's fast, and it doesn't really take much attention. I mean, at the start it will because you have to prepare all your ingredients. After that though, I can just kind of leave it. I'll leave the stew boiling. The potatoes will just be in the air fryer frying, so I can get ready for work wherever I need to. So when I go back to work, this is perfect. This is perfect. Shit. Perfect. I also have 4 scoops of protein throughout the day. So I'm not having 4 scoops at one time. I will have 2 scoops of protein shake at some point in the day, and then normally in the evening, I'll have another 2 scoops. I like having the protein shake. Protein shake does a really good job at, I guess, kind of keeping me full if I need a little top up. So yeah, this, great. And if you're wondering about the flavor, strawberry. Everything is weighed out. I don't really weigh the vegetables, but that's because vegetables, they're normally very low in calories. It's not really going to influence my overall amount of calories. So I'll just know I'm going to put in 1 whole onion and 1 whole pack, roughly. I normally cut the ends off at the top. So I'll have roughly 1 whole pack of okra. So it'll be, yeah, around 200 grams, around 250 grams. The calories won't change much. So, chili oil. It's kind of tough, hold on. Nice. 20 grams of chili oil. All right, that's that. 5 grams of olive oil. You can see the great thing about making the same meal every day, my numbers don't change, so I don't have to log, each time to see like, oh, am I going to be over or under my calories? I know where my calories are going to sit roughly, so every day is just the same, just boom, 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 boom. All right, so first I'm going to wash my potatoes. Okay, so that's all of the potatoes washed. So now I'm going to chop them up small-ish cubes, not really small, but So I'll quickly weigh this, and then I'll wash it and I'll leave it to soak for a little bit. There you go. 933 grams of potatoes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash it to get rid of all of the extra starch. And then I'm going to leave it to soak in salt water, not for long, just a little bit of time. Oh, I did forget one other ingredient that I use. Hold on. Egg whites. Egg whites. So normally if I'm going to be meal prepping like this, that's my whole day sorted. This is me making my meal for the whole day. Oh, I forgot to weigh my chicken. Okay, well, like I said, it's around 600 grams. That's all that matters. Now, oh! I think I'll live. Fry it up. Yeah, let me just mix it all up nicely. My one onion. Gonna rinse that. Yep. Alright, throw that in. Throw that in. Throw that in. Okay, so I'll leave that to cook for a while. Now we're going to wash the okra and then we're going to chop this up. I don't try and cut them into very, very nice small pieces. I'm just going to cut them like this. So, after the chicken and onions are pretty much cooked, the onions are softer, I added my egg whites. 200 grams. That's why I do this. I always pour my egg whites onto the spoon because I don't want all this gunk in my food. Yeah, that is not nice. So now we'll slowly cook the egg whites. And now in this time, I'm going to put my potatoes into the air fryer. So I'm going to drain the water and move them into my air fryer. So there are all of my potatoes. In they go. Let me get the tomatoes ready. Now we add the tomatoes. I'm going to add some water to the can, rinse it, and then pour the rest of it in. And then I'm going to add my okra. The okra. I'm going to mix that in, turn down the temperature. And then I'm going to add salt, pepper, and that's it. Potatoes. Back into the bowl. 3 sprays normally gives me to around 5 grams. So, 1. Mix, mix, mix. 2. Mix, 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 mix. 3. Mix, 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 mix. Ah, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. 2 hands, 2 hands. Ooh. Oh! And now back in. Now we're gonna leave that for however long. And go and do something. Then time. Whoop. Whoop. Nice. Now we're gonna add the salt. And then I will do the final cook for the portion that I'm going to eat for breakfast. I was thinking about calling it brunch, but I'm not going to eat both quantities at the same time because it's a lot of food. We're going to just do again, 1 spoon. Which I'm actually weighing this right now, just so you're aware of how much salt I'm eating. At least this salt anyway. It's 2.5 grams. Nice. And for the final cook, I'll have about that much. So there we go. That's gonna be breakfast. Here's what the stew looks like at the end. Okay. Now, I know there will probably be people that make comments about, do you think you can cook? Yo, you need to up your cooking skill. I cook for my fitness goals. I cook for a certain amount of macros and everything. I'm not cooking to try and impress anyone. This is just what works for me. It keeps me full and gives me what I need in order to make progress in the gym or to meet the goals that I'm trying to achieve. So again, this is for me personally. Isn't that right, Draymond? Yeah. Thank you. Listen to this. You hear how crispy that is? Hold on, I just. Yo! Yes, sir. So this is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There will also be 4 scoops of protein shakes, so 2 protein shakes during the day as well, but that's what I eat. The calories will be written on screen. I'll probably screenshot my FitnessPal to show you what I'm eating. I'll show you the macros too. And yeah, that's it. Peace out.